Rockwood Ultra V 2811 VS here at Haylet RV of Coldwater, Michigan. New floor plan and a really good one. What I like about this is that at only 6,306 pounds, I've got a top shelf, very well equipped lightweight here with a full bedroom slide that a half ton can still really easily handle, and that's where it's honestly really unique in this class. Not a lot of things are going to meet that requirement, not the bedroom slide. Keep in mind, kind of like you see in a car commercial, there's going to be some optional pieces of equipment in this video here that are going to be different from what we might have in stock. So, you know, always double check our website or just pick up the phone, give us a call if you have questions. So let's dig in here because there's so much to cover. This is a member of the best-selling lightweight family out there, and they've been that way for a long time. A lot of it does come down to construction. That's one of the main reasons why. A lot of lightweights out there, laminated sidewalls, but that's where it tends to stop. On your Rockwood, the slide-out sidewalls, the front wall, rear wall, roof, floor, everything, all fully vacuum laminated, and I stress the word vacuum because there's different types of lamination out there. Lamination can vary, and vacuum laminating holds up better, stronger, longer than pinch rolling, essentially. There's nothing wrong with pinch rolling. This is just a superior thing, essentially. We have 30-pound propane tanks where ultralights tend to have 20s. We've upgraded this with the Sapphire edition. No, this is an Ultra series. So this is an Emerald edition, pardon me. There's 3 different upgrade bundles depending on which Rockwood we're looking at. So this has the full, vanilla ice cream skin package with the milk chocolate accents and the, the black trimmings here to really kind of outline and sharpen everything up. And what's cool is this floor plan is kind of nice for park camping because it does have that full bed slide, but it's so towable. You can take it anywhere. So if you like to bounce from place to place and spend a couple weeks here and there, this is perfect. Power awning with LED lighting, naturally, power tongue jack. We do have a fully enclosed insulated underbelly with heating. So this is good for those snap freezes and whatnot. And again, walk up to other lightweights and just bang on the side of that slide out. Notice too that our windows on our Rockwoods open for ventilation. Now, the one thing with a V-nose is you don't have that front pass-through storage that most people bank on. But because this is a bedroom slide out, that access door goes clear under the entire true 80-inch long queen bed. So we still have great access. There's not just a black tank flush over here, but also an antifreeze inlet. So when it is winterization time, like the guys in my shop, they don't even have to step foot in your camper and we can winterize this thing. It's easy. Axles, suspension on your Rockwoods are vastly different from anything anybody else is using in this market segment. This is the same axle setup that Airstream uses, guys, and they're about the only ones to do it. This is a full Torflex axle system. Each axle has its own independent suspension. You see that there's no chuck that joins them in the middle. That chucking and bucking is what causes the trailer to bounce real hard if you kind of bottom out the suspension. It's also a rubber riding system so that it helps soak shocks and jolts right from the ground level before that kinetic energy translates up into your trailer and rattles everything around. That's why everything is built so rigid in a Rockwood, because it's built not to flex, whereas a lot of other trailers are built to flex around. There are logic points between both setups, but this really is the has proven to be the strongest, longest lasting method, not the least expensive, just the best. Talking about construction again, a full walk-on roof here. This has a basically almost like a zero flex walk-on laminated roof, and you see the ladders there to give you easy access to it. Even the spare tire cover is nicer on here. Instead of a slip cover, they're giving you a nice hard shell plastic cover to help protect it from weathering and whatnot. The awning, notice that it covers both entry doors. So if you want to hop outside or hop in or out either door, you have full awning coverage. Now your television is mounted on a swing arm. It can be removed, dismounted, and remounted on here, so you maintain a pivot swing arm TV even outside. Your hookups are here. This is where you hook up your RVQ grill, and it has its own little side table that you hook up with it. So I've got TV, grill, a place for my platter and tongs, all right under the middle of my LED lit awning with the outside speakers pumping here. And this connects my internal entertainment system. So this is an all-in-one tailgating experience. If it's race day, if it's game day, you are all set. And your main entry door here, you may notice, is a wider entry door as well, so that you have a little bit easier come and go once you do have all that food cooked. Now, there are a lot of combinations of color packages in Rockwoods. Like, we've got a wood print floor We have maple wood tones. We have the aspen decor. My battery's going dead, so the lights might go off on us. The point here is that all these things can vary. While I've got some battery, I do want to show you this. You walk in, one switch, all the lights on one easy switch right here. And that's a big thing with Rockwoods. Windows and lights are actually the most expensive things in total in the entire RV business. There's more money spent on windows and lights in any one coach than anything else. It's a big deal, guys. And it lights up, and you see that they have more lights per square foot, and they have 2 sets of lights instead of 1. Again, apologize for that squealing. It's just going to continue until the battery gives out. I'm going to run it till it dies, though. So we've got a very popular rear living room here. In about a 28-foot camper with a full bedroom slide. Now, what they did here is they gave this a very traditional, actually, fifth-wheel living room. This is a classic fifth-wheel layout that they've retrofitted into a Vino's Ultralite trailer, and it works perfectly. It's like it was made to do this. So we've got our big chairs, big windows for lots of ventilation and whatnot. And you'll notice, too, that all of our cabinet doors, they're all hardwood. They don't just do some nice doors here and then cheap panel doors everywhere else. Every door in this camper is built like that. You've also got pocket screwed cabinetry where this board is not stapled to that one. They are screwed in place. So you can't twist this cabinet. And I encourage you to do that. Go to look at other trailers, and I can show you cheaper lightweights. That's not a problem. They're not going to be built as well, though. You can grab this is called the stile, the middle beam right here where the door connects, and just twist it. You can almost break it with your hand. And then remember that this trailer is a rolling earthquake. And remember how much stress and force is in play here. I talking about the roof, but again, you can just beat this thing to death, and there's nothing ever going to happen to Rockwood. Your table here is a freestanding elliptical base, so if you want to flip it down into a sleeper, you can do that. You can fold the legs up and take it outside like a picnic table. You can pretty much do anything you want with it. I do like how easy the storage is. The storage, you see, comes to you. And notice that we're looking at all plywood construction on that. And actually, if you start looking under the skin, you learn more about trailers. You see how this is all aluminum framed. That's how they keep the strength up and the weight down in these. We've added the big countertop extension to this particular camper. That's what we're looking at here. I specifically left it on top of this table because most people have a good beat on how big that table is, but I wanted to show you how large that countertop extension is. It's the biggest in the industry. They have the biggest countertop extensions out there here in Rockwood. This is neat too. Your pantry is actually still inside the slide out. So all of that storage space is free space. It's off the floor plan, it's in the slide, it's easy free space. We do have central air in here. We will typically upgrade our RVs to a 15,000 air instead of a 13.5. What that means in English is 50% more cooling power. It recycles the air twice, or 50% as fast, essentially. Let's look at our electronics. We're looking at Furrion TVs. You need to look up Furrion Shake Test, or give us a call and we can send you the link on YouTube. They shake the life out of this thing. This TV is made to just be handled violently, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with what I did because this thing has all metal guts. It's made for that. When you watch their video, you'll find out that what I just did, the way I shook it, is nothing compared to the way they test these things. It's incredible. This is all-in-one AM, FM, CD, DVD, has HDMI inputs. You can hook up satellites, Xboxes, any other thing you ever imagine in the entire world you can plug into this. This is essentially as close to like a luxury ultralight as you can really get. Other than the proper windjammer, this is like the little brother windjammer. The actual Rockwood windjammer does have an amenity level above this, which is already above what most lightweights build. Good overhead storage here because you need good kitchen space, obviously. And again, you see all the same drawers. You know, your kitchen hardware is far superior to what you tend to find out there. The sink and the stovetop are all flush mount, so that you have a bigger, larger functional cabinet space here, or countertop space, and you still have great drawer space here. Those are all 3 full extension drawers. Bigger oven too. They use 22-inch ovens instead of 16s at Rockwood for a bigger oven space. This has also been upgraded to a larger 7 cubic foot fridge instead of the 6. The little retro style handles here is kind of the giveaway to that. In English, that's 17% larger, and you can fit more Hungry Man dinners in there essentially. Dual access bathroom. You can get to the bath from either side. So if you do have somebody sleeping on that dinette, they do have an access to the bathroom without disturbing you up in your master bath. While we're in the bathroom, let me talk about this. bigger fans. They use fantastic brand fans here in your Rockwoods. Now, anywhere you see a power vent fan, it also has the roof vent cover built into it right from the factory. You can add that aftermarket. It's easy. It's about $50 a pop. But now you're banking on somebody else doing a job right. This is guaranteed by Rockwood. This is done. I have full confidence in my guys, but if I can get Rockwood to do something for us at their liability, heck yes. You know, I have great confidence in that. Again, LED lights everywhere. Notice we have the larger radius shower in here. A radius shower is bigger than an angled corner shower. And for a big, tall goofball like me, I like that extra elbow room because I'm a klutz and I bang my head on stuff. Just like the kitchen sink, this is an American stone cast sink, and yes, it is actually American sourced. And you can actually fit your hands in here and wash it. You're not going to really ever worry about cold cracking that thing because it's not plastic. And we do have sliding pocket doors for the bedroom. And notice that even our door holdback hardware is nicer. It's not a plastic strap with just a cheap button. It's actual nice real hardware. Little corner job right here. This is like just an extra little linen closet maybe, or pantry, whatever you want really. But this is hard to put into a still photo, but easier to see when it's in living motion like this. So this is where this model is so cool. This is the same bedroom you get in a full-blown Windjammer, the upgraded series. And you even have the same bed. This is a true 60 by 80 inch Serta, just like you'd expect out of the big Rockwoods. It still has the easy lift on here. You see it's, again, all aluminum frameworked and whatnot. And you still have the same underbed drawers and everything as the big Rockwood. This is absolutely awesome, guys. I love this. And it is the most functional storage space you're ever going to encounter. Now, if you look down in here, anywhere that they do have to screw into something, they actually stuff it with wood so that it has more for the screws to bite into. And this is so cool. This is a new update they just started putting in. This little floating bench stool right here. Man, that is cool. You know, they gave you your perfect own little vanity space right here. And the TV is all set to be mounted against the wall right there with the hookups right above. This is slick. This is clean. It is super hyper functional. I love what they did here. Now, up in the V-nose, we have a full V-nose front wardrobe. And it's perfectly symmetrical. So you have not only one closet for the ladies, instead of a his and a hers, we have a hers and a hers closet. How cool is that? With double the shelf space now. Unless you're like my parents. For some reason, he is like the one guy I've ever seen that brings twice as many clothes as my mother. I never understood that. Because he always wears the same three, things all weekend anyway. Give us a call, guys. Learn a lot more. I've gone through this thing pretty darn quickly. And there's so much more to cover. There are a lot of reasons Rockwood has, and will continue to be the #1 selling lightweight out there for a long time. They have superior brand recognition. So if you go to trade this in or swap it out, years down the line, it's just worth more because people know the name. It's not the off-brand Ultralite. It is the one that everybody else wishes they could be. 800-256-5196. Haylet RV of Coldwater, Michigan. Take care. Stay safe. Happy camping.